Hey everyone, it's Richard at altFINS. In this video, I want to show you a simple moving average crossover trading strategy that has some decent historical performance and I'm seeing some interesting opportunities with. So if you're on the market highlights section of our website, scroll down through all the various investment strategies that are highlighted here to the one that says fresh bullish crossover EMA 12/50. Well, this means EMA is an exponential moving average. It's slightly different from the simple moving average in that it puts more weight in the average calculation on the more recent price. So it's more responsive to the recent price movements. You can also find more information about the strategy by clicking on the question mark icon, and that entire strategy is explained here with additional information as well as tutorial video and education video. But back to the strategy. So as we can see, several well-known names have actually have satisfied the strategy's criteria, such as Solana, Polkadot, Crypto.com. So let's look at the rest of the list. Clicking on See More will take us to the screener section. With that filter applied, as you can see here, here's the definition of the filter. It says, show me all the coins that where the EMA 12, so the 12-day moving average, has crossed above the 50-day moving average within the last two intervals. In this case, since we are on a daily time interval, we're talking about last 2 days. So this filter will show us all the coins where those two moving averages have crossed, and the shorter time moving average, the 12-day crossing above the 50-day, is an indication of an uptrend. We also want to see the last price still above the 12-day moving average. So the price is still headed higher, and there's some market cap conditions as well. So here's our list. Let's look at the charts. And here already pre-selected for you, we have in the chart the 50-day moving average, which is the dark green, and the 12-day moving average. Let's change the chart type to candlestick. I like that better. And so as you can see, the crossovers happen in just the last 2 days. This one happened yesterday. This one also happened yesterday. Another one that happened on Saturday. So these are fresh moving average crossovers, right? And how many are there? See, there's about 2 pages worth. Each page is 25, so call it about 30 different situations where this condition applies. And as you can see, most of them, in terms of the trend, if we look at the trend, most of them have a short-term trend up, medium trend still neutral, and the long-term trend oftentimes down. And what this is indicating to us is that it's kind of an early stage of a new forming uptrend, potentially, right? It may not turn out to be the case, but it's potentially that. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first one, for example, Solana. And let's extend the, first of all, let's put the filter on chart. So that brings the two key analytics into the chart. And let's extend the time horizon for to a year. Now let's see. So we can see here in the past when the 12-day moving average crossed below the 50-day moving average, which is a bearish indication, a negative indication of a downtrend. The price, let's actually look at it in a big graph. Let's get rid of the volume for now. Let's just focus on the price. Okay, you can see when that happened, the bearish crossover happened, the price indeed went down and kept going down for a while. So that worked really well. And then there was a bullish crossover upwards, and if we had bought it there, we would have made some decent money as well. And then it crossed below that average, 50-day moving average again, and the price went lower. So it does have some decent indicative strength in indicating the trend, the ongoing or the start of a new trend, either down or up. So the strategy, to execute the strategy, the trader would buy these coins when that crossover happens, or within a few days of that, or as soon as possible. So you buy it when the 12-day moving average crosses above, and you sell it when the trader sells it when the 12-day moving average crosses back below the 50-day moving average. So it's a very simple yet powerful strategy to execute. And now there's 30 choices here. Obviously you could do more work about perhaps what these projects are about. Fundamentally, we have added some additional on-chain analytics like revenues. You could look at the revenue trends perhaps for projects that have revenues, and that could be another filter for you. Projects that don't have revenues perhaps should be stricken off the list or taken off the list. In this list, we have really only 4 projects that have revenues that at least we can track, and look at the trend in revenues. For example, Lido has a positive trend in revenues, 18% growth in the last 30 days. So that would be one way to narrow down the list further. Another way would be to avoid coins that are currently overbought. So if we look at the oscillators, in most cases the RSI indicators, 9-day, 14-day and 25-day are neutral. In some cases are overbought. So we probably want to avoid those that are overbought. Again, Lido in this case is not overbought, it's neutral. So I'm more comfortable buying that now as opposed to some others that may not be the ideal entry level, even if the buy signal is there based on the crossover. So, and a couple other things that I'll suggest is creating an alert. Right? Which will alert us of all new coins that satisfy this criteria in the future. You will be able to see those coins in the alerts section. You will get those emails. And secondly, you can also create an alert for when to get out, right? So let's just say we decided that Lido was the way to go. Then I would create a new screener that says the coin is Lido. Oh, that's LDO. Okay, and I want to be alerted when the EMA 12 crosses below EMA 50. Add that filter and done, and then click on alert. Lido EMA 12. So that's another alert that will alert me when to sell this coin and get out of my position. Okay, everyone, again, you can find more information about this strategy under the help section, also in our knowledge base. I recommend that you check that out. And if you have any questions, feel free to email us at invest@altfins.com. Good luck trading.